Top 20 Hiroshi Mori books. We gathered and analyzed review data from Japanese platforms across the internet to create a data-driven ranking of the books readers love most. Tell us your favorite Hiroshi Mori book in the comments. Let's get started. Number 20. Published in 2003, earning 4,184 points. Labyrinth and Arm of Morpheus. On a legendary island sealed from the outside world for a century, our protagonists gain rare access to a palace, only to find a city so maze-like that even GPS fails, and a queen who looks eerily familiar. When the head monk turns up dead and the main character becomes the prime suspect, the story deepens into a haunting meditation on what it means to be alive, and where the line between human and artificial intelligence truly lies. That's number 20, Labyrinth and Arm of Morpheus. Number 19. Published in 2002, earning 4,191 points. Red, Green, Black, and White. A body painted head to toe in red is found in a late-night parking lot, and before anyone can make sense of it, a second victim turns up covered in green. A private investigator is hired to prove a specific suspect is guilty, but the real answers lie with a brilliant female detective. This is the grand finale of the V-series, tying up threads from earlier books and opening the door to what comes next. That's number 19, Red, Green, Black, and White. Number 18. Published in 2006, earning 4,418 points. Flutter into Life. The fourth entry in the Skycrawler series follows a fighter pilot who should, by all accounts, be dead, yet narrates the story in first person. When a scientist claims she's discovered a way to escape the eternal childhood of the children, it forces everyone to ask whether that's truly freedom or something far worse. A haunting meditation on what it means to be alive, to love, and to fly. That's number 18, Flutter into Life. Number 17. Published in 1999, earning 4,687 points. Delta in the Darkness. A serial killer is targeting victims according to a strict numerical ritual, and a private detective is hired to protect a woman who has received a chilling threat. She will be murdered on her 44th birthday. He stakes out her apartment building, watching around the clock, yet somehow the killer still strikes in a room full of witnesses. Readers praise the surprising culprit and Hiroshi Mori's signature blend of mystery and unconventional ideas. That's number 17. Delta in the Darkness. Number 16. Published in 1998, earning 4,928 points. Numerical Models. Two locked-room murders land on the detective duo's desk at once, a headless body discovered at a model swap meet, and a female grad student found dead under equally baffling circumstances. Readers warn that the killer's motive is genuinely difficult to comprehend, and the culprit is said to be the last person you'd suspect. The case also peels back the heroine's backstory, revealing dark secrets about her parents. Fatal accident. That's number 16, Numerical Models. Number 15. Published in 2000, earning 4,931 points. God Save the Queen. Set in 2113, a young traveler and her android companion stumble into a city sealed off from the world for 100 years, ruled by a mysterious queen. When a murder occurs in a perfectly locked room, the two must uncover the truth, even as the city's inhabitants refuse to acknowledge that killing even exists. A hauntingly philosophical mystery that asks what it means to be human and free. That's number 15, God Save the Queen. Number 14. Published in 2005, earning 4,942 points. Down to Heaven. The third entry in the Skycrawler series follows the base's top female ace, sidelined from real combat and forced to play a public relations role she despises. She lives for the cockpit, and the political theater grates on her soul. Mentoring younger pilots offers a glimmer of growth, but a reunion with the pilot she respects most plunges her into even deeper turmoil, leaving readers to wrestle alongside her with what it truly means to fly, to live, and to die. That's number 14, Down to Heaven. Number 13. published in 1998, earning 4,996 points. Replaceable summer. A grad student returns home for summer break, only to be seized by a masked intruder. And when it's over, her family is safe, but her brother has vanished without a trace. Told entirely through even-numbered chapters, the story unravels the kidnapper's true motive and the mystery of the missing poet brother through cold, precise logic. Fans of the series will also find a quiet emotional thread here. A young woman slowly growing from something doll-like into something deeply, unmistakably human. That's number 13. Replaceable summer. Number 12. Published in 1997, earning 5,284 points. Jack the Poetical Private. When female university students are murdered one by one in locked rooms, suspicion falls on a student whose song lyrics eerily mirror each killing. A sharp, science-minded heroine digs into the mystery with cool logic. But the killer's true motive may never be neatly explained. Fans say that deliberate ambiguity is exactly what makes this author's work so compelling. That's number 12, Jack the Poetical Private. Number 11. Published in 2004, earning 5,441 points. None But Air. A young fighter pilot, one of the children who never age and never die, is assigned to the squadron of the ace she idolizes and slowly earns his respect. But the purity of flight keeps throwing the ugliness of life on the ground into sharp relief. Tender, literary, and infused with a hunger for the sky, the novel even weaves in passages from Leonardo da Vinci's notebooks to capture that longing beautifully. That's number 11. None But Air. Number 10. Published in 1997, earning 5,478 points. Illusion Acts Like Magic. A celebrated master magician is murdered in plain sight of a crowd, a man who boasted he could escape any locked room just by calling his own name. Then the body itself vanishes, leaving investigators baffled. The duo of mentor and student detective dive into a case where the magician's bold misdirection runs deeper than anyone suspects. Readers also praise the book's eerily prophetic take on internet culture, remarkable for a novel published in 1997. That's number 10. Illusion Acts Like Magic. Number 9. Published in 1998, earning 5,711 points. Switchback. Two beautiful sisters are found dead in separate locked rooms at a mountain villa, a projector still running, a storm cutting off all communication. But what makes this one unforgettable is the narrator's voice itself, which turns out to be the real sleight of hand. Readers expecting a puzzle mystery often finish it feeling like they've just read a love story, and the title only hits you fully once the last page is turned. That's number 9, Switchback. Number 8. Published in 2010, earning 6,049 points. The Quiet World of Professor Kishima. A semi-autobiographical novel from Hiroshi Mori, this is a quiet, deeply felt story about a young student who discovers the true meaning of research through his mentor, a scholar who lives with singular, almost monastic devotion to his work. It asks why we study, why we pursue knowledge, and what that pursuit ultimately costs us. Researchers will find it painfully familiar, but its themes speak to anyone who has ever lost themselves in something they love. That's number 8. The Quiet World of Professor Kishima. Number 7. Published in 1996, earning 6,156 points. Doctors in Isolated Room. Two graduate students are found dead inside a sealed cryogenics lab at a university engineering department, no apparent way in or out. An associate professor and his brilliant student are drawn into the baffling case. Readers rave about a locked room trick so clever it leaves you speechless. And one quietly profound line about the emptiness of a perfect score has stayed with fans long after the last page. That's number 7, Doctors in Isolated Room. Number 6. Published in 1997, earning 6,174 points. Who Inside? An old family estate holds two treasured heirlooms, a gourd and a small locked box. The box's key is inside the gourd, but the key is too large to pull through the opening. 50 years ago, the head of the family dropped it in there and took his own life. When a curious young woman visits to investigate, more baffling incidents unfold. Hiroshi Mori blends scientific puzzle solving with Buddhist philosophy, wrapping it all in a warm, witty dynamic between his two leads. That's number 6. Who Inside? Number 5. Published in 1998, earning 6,182 points. The Perfect Outsider. At a cutting-edge theme park run by Japan's biggest software giant, the protagonist and her friends stumble into a baffling case where a body simply vanishes. A shadowy genius lurks behind it all, and the tension never lets up. Remarkably, the book tackles virtual reality and questions about what it means to be alive, written over 2 decades ago, making it feel startlingly ahead of its time. That's number 5. The Perfect Outsider. Number 4. Published in 1996, earning 6,546 points. Mathematical Goodbye. At a grand Christmas planetarium party, a towering statue of Orion vanishes from the garden, and moments later, a locked room murder follows. 2 investigators, a reserved associate professor, and his sharp, spirited student, must untangle the logic behind the impossible disappearance. Fans say the real draw isn't just the mystery itself, but the crackling dynamic between the characters and the book's deep obsession with definitions and meaning. That's number 4. Mathematical Goodbye. Number 3. Published in 2001, earning 6,594 points. The Skycrawlers. In a world where eternal children are bred to fight wars for hire, a young fighter pilot drifts through his days in the cockpit and his nights in the pleasure district, numb, purposeless, and oddly at peace. This haunting story asks what life and death even mean when you can never truly grow up. If you're drawn to quiet, philosophical sci-fi with a dreamlike edge, this one will get under your skin. That's number 3, The Skycrawlers. Number 2. Published in 2003, earning 8,278 points. The Four Seasons. A 4-part series finally pulling back the curtain on the genius at the heart of Hiroshi Mori's S&M saga. She earned her master's at Princeton and her PhD at MIT, all by age 13. Kidnapped as a child, drawn into murders at a remote island laboratory, her arc asks one haunting question. What does it take to become the closest thing to God that humanity has ever produced? Fans of the series won't want to miss how it all ends. That's number 2, The Four Seasons. Number 1. Published in 1996, earning 13,696 points. The Perfect Insider. On a remote high-tech island lab, a reclusive genius researcher is found dead, dismembered and dressed in a wedding gown, inside a completely sealed room. An associate professor and his sharp female student happen to be visiting when the mystery unfolds, pulling them into a puzzle involving a cryptic computer message and a locked room trick 15 years in the making. Equal parts sci-fi and thriller, the true draw is the brilliant, unsettling mind at the center of it all. And the number 1 spot goes to The Perfect Insider. Thanks so much for watching.